come on home.
Here we go live.
Here we go.
Go live on Instagram.
Here we go.
All right, we live. Welcome to the RIP 28 podcast. This is the RIP 28 podcast. This is a podcast where a few friends get together and talk about a few things. Now, some of those things you might like, some of those things you might not like, but we keep on talking about on the RIP 28 podcast. I am the world's sexiest podcast host, and I'm joined by a few of my good friends. As always, we start with. I got to stop saying that. That is not true.
He's still with us, though. He's still with us.
He's still with us. He's still with us. But this time we'll start off with your favorite. He ain't a teacher right now. He done. So I guess
Don't call
your
me that.
favorite. Your favorite coach's favorite coach, LBZ the GOAT. What's going on, BZ the GOAT?
What it do? It's your boy BZ the Go, aka everybody's favorite, man. I'm just here with the guys and the gals, man, trying to beat this heat. That's all. Trying to beat the heat.
Beat the heat. Don't beat your meat.
Well, if you're gonna beat your meat, don't do it in the heat.
Don't do it in the heat. Be funky.
I'm talking about before you put it on the grill, so it won't spoil. Come on, man. Get your mind out of here.
Get your mind out the gutter, Carl.
You just said so it won't be funky. I'm so confused.
Yeah, because it's gonna stick if it right in the hot sun, Carl.
Carl, you gotta do better, Carl. You
ain't eating no spoiled meat.
No, actually, no, I'm not. Thanks.
You know better.
I do.
Breeze taught you better than that.
My homie.
My homie.
Well, speaking of Carl, we have our richest friend. I'm talking about the one with all the money, the one and only S.Commas. How you doing, S.Commas?
What's up, everybody? But Sly, how we doing tonight? Happy Sunday.
Man, you got.
Oh, he talking about you got all the money, but we never mind. I'm a mom.
But I'm not the one. I'm not the one. I'm not the one that kept us from going last week because I was on a Caribbean cruise.
Go last week, because I was available. You were available.
I was available, but somebody was on a Caribbean cruise and had the nerve to get a tan. Sir, if you don't step up into that light so we can see you with your tanned self, fresh off the boat.
Yeah, somebody said they was tired of Caribbean music. I was like, oh,
I'm in international waters. I can't access.
I can't go.
The Wi-Fi. I can't do it. This ship is in international waters and won't let me. But now he's back. Now he's back.
No, he's black. He's been black.
That lets you know that I'm bored. That lets you know that I'm bored because I could not get on the internet. The internet costs money. I couldn't get on the internet, so that lets you know that I was poor.
What let me know you was poor is when you told me you had to eat that bologna sandwich because you had to live too good over there in the international water.
That they packed their own snacks for the crew.
That's what I'm talking about. That joker had American honey buns over there.
They had that warm ham and cheese.
Very warm.
Hey, I will say we did enjoy ourselves. We had a good time over there, man. I took the family, man. Took my family, my wife, and the 3 kids, and my sister and her husband and kid, and my mom. We all went on a cruise, man. But I tell you what, boy, I tell you that shit. God damn, boy. Them days when I was single, boy, life was a whole lot cheaper. You can't have to pay for these ungrateful motherfuckers to go everywhere. Man.
At least your meals were covered, though.
Yeah, the meals are covered. You know, cruises, man. You know, you gain about 20 pounds.
Check this out, dude. You should have had your meals paid for, because when I looked at Cam from that picture you said, he looked hungry already.
I couldn't figure out which one was the daddy and which one was the son. I'm trying to
tell you, only thing gave it away is Cam got a little hair and slide ball.
Cam got more hair.
Other than that, from the glasses to the complexion to the stature, everything was the same.
I said, dang, Cam got big. I know he eating them out of house and home.
What?
Cam,
He probably ate
Cam,
the
ain't-
home.
Cam ain't miss a meal. That's one thing we can say. My big boy, he ain't
Hey,
missed one meal.
hey, that joker, boy, I tell you what, he get his hands on one of them little kids around that school, he gonna mangle their legs.
I also don't understand how y'all get y'all underwear confused because he's clearly bigger than you.
Nah, not yet, man. Well, the thing is, he got a big ass to me. He got an ass like his mom. He got an ass like his mom. So he got a big ass.
And yet you're wearing his drawers.
Nah, he was wearing my drawers. He was wearing my drawers.
He was his
Yeah.
after he stood
Yeah.
There he is.
He got a big old booty, man. Shit.
Cam got a big
Lord.
old butt. Oh yeah.
He got a big ghetto blaster, man. You know. What can I say, man? What can I say? You know what? Speaking of big booties, you know, we was on that cruise, and them the bull daggers was out there. You know, they try to hide it, but the bull daggers can't hide it, man.
First of all,
The
no,
bull daggers,
don't do that, Brian.
First of all, they coming out there and
no. It is June. It is Pride Month. We will not do that.
Oh no, I was giving them compliments. It was a compliment.
I say that fool sound like he about 85 years old talking about bull daggers.
We're not gonna do this in the year 2025 of our Lord. We're not gonna.
But hold on one more time. Sly, what was on the boat? What was on the boat?
They were trying the bull daggers. I'm sorry, what's the purpose? Studs. Them studs was trying to hide it. They couldn't hide it, man. They wearing them boxer briefs and sports bras, talking about getting in the pool. wearing basketball shorts and sports bras, talking about they going swim.
Got them double D's taped down.
Yeah,
we see y'all.
Y'all, we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this during Pride
They
Month.
couldn't hide it, man.
They couldn't hide it. Not giving them a compliment saying they were good. They were looking nice.
Why are you feeding into this foolishness?
I'm giving them a compliment.
What was the compliment?
They look good. They couldn't hide it. They couldn't hide what they were hanging back there. What was hanging back there?
Shake it. Don't break it. It took your mama too long to make it. Yeah. Don't break it. Yeah. Hey, I be watching them little reels and them barbers be having them studs in the chair. And they be trying to hide them double D's and everything. We see it. We just don't say nothing to you.
Can't hide it, man.
We're very respectful. So in Pride Month, we just gonna say Happy Pride. That's it. Leave it at that.
Mm-hmm. What O'Shaughnessy said, Stussy alert. I see. Yeah. What it was.
Big O say he'll run up 15 flights of stairs to get one of them Studs.
You know good and well.
Big O say he'll run up them stairs to get it.
You know good and well, Big O ain't running up no way.
Slide, but he said he would slide.
Big O ain't running nowhere.
I believe Big O.
Stussy alert. I hear you.
So Slide, did you do did y'all take advantage of everything on the boat? Did you the captain's dinner, all the pools, all the karaoke rooms, the nightclub? Did you take advantage of everything the ship had to offer?
Well, the nightclub, no. We ain't do the nightclub. But we did take advantage of everything they had to offer, man. And one thing, man, I like about cruises, man. Some people don't like cruises, but I like the fact that you get to have multiple stops. And we went on a long one. We went on a 6-day cruise. So you get to have the multiple stops, see different locations, see different people. And then the cruise, they had a good comedian for the comedy show. They had a good comedian. What else, man? It was a fun time, man. The games they had on, they had a lot of little, what I call little silly games that was fun. They had one game where you had to guess if the person was right or wrong. The moderator was right or wrong, and you had to walk on one side of the dance floor, walk on the other side of the dance floor, so everybody got eliminated. It was a fun time.
Everybody got a what?
Eliminated. Everybody got eliminated. Last man standing won.
Gotcha.
So, but that's the thing, man. It was a fun time, man. It was a real fun time, and that's what I tell people all the time, man. Go on a cruise, man. You know, you can act big and bad. Oh, I don't want to be on a cruise. I don't want to be on a cruise. But what I realized though, if you go on short cruises, the little 2-day, 3-day cruises, now you hanging with the people that Shauna Cobb don't want to hang with. You hanging with the regular people. You hanging with the poor people if you go on them short cruises.
But the cruises, you got long money to be on a 6-day cruise?
Well, the 6-day cruises, you know, they cost a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? It cost
how many stops did you make?
2. We did Costa Maya and I can't even pronounce it. Cozumel. And
that fool said he said Gargamel.
Shit, I ain't Mexican.
Customel.
What did that fool say?
I ain't Mexican. Yeah, in the comments, man, I don't know what's going on with Pepe in the comments, man. He can't. I don't know if he made the post public or what, but Pepe got to do better and put the comments up for some reason.
I can see him on Facebook though. I see.
Leave a comment, man.
I don't see him in our stream live or whatever, StreamYard.
We'll try to get you on. We'll try to get you on the stream somehow. But yeah, man, it was a good time, man. We got to do a tour, man. Got to see Mayan ruins. We got to go to a tequila factory where they actually made tequila. Found out some interesting facts about tequila and the good stuff and the cheap stuff. What's the difference between blue agave tequila and agave tequila?
So y'all weren't the Negroes who got left behind because you got to the ship too late.
Oh no, never that. Never that. But you know, that's my favorite hobby. My favorite hobby, man. That's why I make sure, you know, when
what's your favorite hobby?
I make sure when we book a cruise, like our balcony or whatever, is always, you know, well, depending on where we land, our balcony is facing the dock. So you know, we get on the cruise. I go back to the room and I walk out on the balcony, and I like to see the people run trying to make the ship. That's my favorite activity.
How much time did you give yourself? How long was your runway? How much time did you give yourself to get back to the cruise, to the ship?
Well, the ship left at 4:30.
And what time did you get back?
I always made sure I was back by 3. Okay. So we'd have no issues, no questions, nothing. You know. Wait a minute. We got a quote.
Oh, I knew it. Nikki Bates Davis, I knew it. I knew tequila was good for you in some shape, form, or fashion.
We got a quote from our official legal representation. She said, "Tequila is full of antioxidants, good for you."
Antioxidants.
Well, that's what I said. Something like that.
What did you just say, bro?
Antioxidants.
Or antioxidants.
Same thing.
No, it's
same
not.
thing. Same thing.
Hey,
Did you know what I was talking about?
Hey, they said he was sexy. They didn't say he was smart.
Hey.
Damn. That boy read on the level.
After his mama.
Hey, that boy read on the level of our president.
Oh.
Don't put me like that.
What's something out for the president? What's something out? He ain't been here in like 2 months. What's something out for the president? Man?
Look, I ain't even say which president now. I ain't say if it was the U.S. or the Rip to their party.
Wait. But somebody said read like the president.
See, I ain't the only one.
Oh, yeah. But I knew tequila was good for you in some shape, form, or fashion. I did.
Y'all gonna stop.
Shout out to Nikki Bates Davis.
I got my anti. What Sly said?
Antioxidant. Antioxidant.
Toxic. Yeah, toxins. I got.
He said antioxidants.
Oh man.
Whatever.
Oh,
But yeah, man, I encourage people, man. Go on a cruise, man. Get your passport. But technically, they don't stamp your passport.
But do you need it to get on the ship?
I think you do. I always carry my passport when I fly anyway, because I always carry my passport when I fly. Even I'm flying domestically because I won't be driving. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, especially if I don't plan on renting a car when I go there. I just take my passport.
Do you leave your license at home?
Yeah, I leave my license at home.
Interesting.
I leave my license at home because I don't know why, but you know what? I do know why. I do it because when I go through the airport, it makes you feel like somebody with a flash passport.
You want to feel like you're going on a international flight and you're not.
Yeah, And then when I travel, and another thing, when I travel, because I live in Atlanta, I always use the international side of the airport to get in, because if you use the domestic side, it's always real crowded. It's super crowded, and I don't have the TSA pre-check. I don't have pre-check.
What?
No, I don't.
Why?
Because Atlanta is the only airport you need pre-check. Atlanta is truly the only airport in America you need pre-check to beat the crowds. You know what I'm saying? People get pre-check so they don't have to wait in line. Am I right? They don't have to wait for a long time. But every other airport I've ever been in, I've never been in TSA for more than 15 minutes. I've never been in TSA for more than 15 minutes.
First of all, 15 minutes is too long, sir.
Oh, well, you know what? My bad, Bron. I'm talking to Sean. Sean will fly private. She fly private.
He said I've never been more than 15 minutes in security. Man, no.
You have to know your audience.
Yeah, that was my bad. I did not know my audience.
Yeah.
Atlanta, you can be in pre-check for over an hour in Atlanta. I mean,
actually,
security.
Digital ID. If you're going out domestic in Atlanta, digital ID is the way to go. It's faster. In my experience, it was faster than TSA pre-check and clear. Using digital ID was faster.
Okay, well, I don't know about that. I never heard that
one.
But
yeah, man, boy. She learning.
Yeah, I learn something every day.
50 minutes is way too long to be in line in security.
Rich people unite. Nikki Bates Davis said, entirely too damn long.
Apparently, my time must be off then, because I have never been in an airport. I've never been in an airport line really long, except in Atlanta. Atlanta's the only place that you're in that line a long time. And so that's why I always use the international side when I go through Atlanta, because you don't have to wait on the line.
Fascinating.
You learn stuff, man. You learn stuff.
You do.
You learn stuff, but yeah, man. But I do encourage, man. I encourage everybody, man. Go get on a cruise, man. Get on a cruise with your family, man. Your loved ones, or hell, even your side chick, whatever. Your booty call. You might want to take a short.
You might not want to go with your side chick.
Please don't.
You get mad. You stop.
Please don't.
Yeah, but it's fun though, man. It's fun. And then I'm a people watcher. I like to sit down and I like to look at people. I like to look at people who be out there wearing shit they ain't supposed to wear. You know what I'm saying? They got the outfits.
Look, it's a simple rule. Simple rule. Just because they make it in your size does not mean you have to wear it. Simple rule, man. It's simple. It's sundress season. If you
let them people be great, Ron. Let them be great, Ron.
Listen, if you shake like a 50-pound bag of potatoes, you probably don't need no sundress. Sundress may not be for you.
The beach gonna get whatever body I give it this summer. So shut up.
But it's funny though. You look at fashion and stuff like that when you're on cruise. Black folk, brand new outfits. Everybody, brand new outfits. White folk, the way they old wear whatever old ratted shirt they got, and having the time of their life, man. I'm about to get on my wife about that. Man. We had to go about all these new clothes, and white folks just coming in t-shirts and old ball shorts, man.
Hey, when I go out of town, I don't buy nothing new. I ain't bringing nothing new. Y'all ain't seen this. I done wore this before. Y'all ain't seen this new to y'all. I don't care.
That's what I tried to explain to my wife. She ain't
like my daddy. Daddy, you had that on yesterday. I ain't gonna see the same people.
Hey, I ain't gonna see the same people. Shoot, listen. Especially if I ain't been nowhere, I just went somewhere for a quick minute. Right back on. I'm like Breeze. Hey, that's why me and Breeze here. Me and Breeze, that's my guy.
That's why you and Breeze there.
It was definitely. Nikki said, I'm in a rush to get to the lounge and get my free drink. Yep. You look like a drinker. I believe.
You will not. You will not do that to Nikki.
Look, she like me. In some instances, I feel like these airlines owe me, so I'm going to take advantage of everything that they owe me. Shoot.
Everything I'm supposed to get. Everything I'm supposed to get, I's going to get it.
Give it to me. I was on the phone. They were like, would you like meal service? The lady was like, no, I'm good. Yes, I would. Yep, thank you.
But they trying to shut down some of those lounges because there's too many people getting into like Delta. It's too many people going into the lounge.
Well, they've elevated how you get access to it.
Yeah.
So, particularly like if you got certain Amex cards, they changed where it used to be unlimited. Now you get so many visits a year. So, because everybody and their mama was hitting status and getting access to it, so they've changed how they do it so that it is slightly more exclusive than it has appeared to be in years.
So only the likes of Nikki Bates Davis and Shauna will be in those lounges now.
Slow down, bro. I got a lot of Spirit miles, bro. Hey, I'm getting in that Spirit Lounge, baby.
Spirit Lounge is a kiosk. They got a kiosk.
Hey.
First of all, you ain't ever in your life seen a Spirit Lounge nowhere.
I'm getting that free Dasani water.
Hey,
Spirit got Aquafina.
Aquafina. I'm getting the free Aquafina.
Man, he ain't mad. It's free. He ain't mad.
It's free.
Spirit got tap. You get that tap water in a cup.
See, this why Nikki and Shauna in two different classes. Nikki put right here. But if you spend $75K a year, it's unlimited. If you spend $75K a year, the guy ain't spending $75K a year on nothing. It is nothing that I spend $75K.
Actually, you could if you paid all of your bills on a credit card and then just paid off the credit card, you actually would probably exceed $75,000 a year.
I only got $200 limit on it.
Well, there's
that's all they gave me. $200.
But again, I said you pay it off. So if you paid 3 bills, $200 worth of bills every month, and then pay that off, and then get another, I can't with you.
Hey, he gonna pay his water bill and his electricity on that car, and that's gonna be that now. You can do all that $25,000.
Nikki, I love my Amex Reserve though. Let's be clear. Love it.
See, that's that real money right there. You know what I'm saying? Drinking the Prosecco out the wine glass.
But you have
private label Prosecco.
No, I don't ever put my pinky up.
Nikki, no, I'm talking. Whoa! I'm talking about Nikki Bates Davis says she's classy with her pinky finger up. That's what I was reading. Carl. I know, Carl. I got you. Miss DST, yep. I got you.
Nikki is about to get the patented #RPP, rich people problems.
No,
yes,
like she was about to confirm what I said about paying your bills with your card, and then
rich people problems.
No, you got to pay those bills anyway. You ain't putting just you could be.
I put just a little bit on the light bulb. Put a little bit at a time, I'm gonna put a little bit on the light bill.
No, mine isn't purple. I got the limited edition former Boeing looking card. It's nice.
All right, enough rich Negro talk. Okay.
They slide. They didn't want us in this conversation, so they went to talking about their own language.
You weren't invited to that party.
No, we wasn't, and I'm okay. I'm just. Yo, crazy.
Must be nice to be that rich, man. Must be nice to be that rich, man.
Oh, I know. Mine is the Sky Miles Reserve. Sorry, not the regular reserve. I got the Sky Miles.
But see, that's the.
What's up, Larry Thomas? How we doing?
Hey, Larry just got married, eh? Did Larry just get married or got engaged?
He got married, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey,
I believe it's Larry.
Oh, congratulations,
Larry. Congratulations.
Larry.
Big Larry got married, man. Hey, a woman's beauty will never surprise me.
Is Larry Thomas related to Harry Thomas?
Yeah, they cousins.
Their daddies are the twins.
Yeah, they daddy's twin.
Oh, what's up, Larry?
Harry and Larry.
Harry and Larry. Yep.
Thank you very much.
I mean, we said Carl.
Larry younger than us. Oh, you might remember Larry, Shauna. Larry younger than us. Larry wasn't in at the high when we was there, but Larry did win a award at the basketball game, the Columbia High basketball game.
The little jersey.
Larry won the Little Jersey Award. Larry won the Little Jersey Award.
Yes, Larry. Larry, that is not
congratulations.
How I remember you, Larry, but it is. You did get one of the awards from the RIP 28 podcast.
Hey, he balled out though.
My jersey's too small.
That J-Lo.
Hey, if he would have sneezed, or his heart would have beat too fast, he would have tore that mug apart.
Congratulations on your nuptials, Larry. Congratulations.
Oh, you want to say on the award? You wanted to say on the award?
No, I didn't. I'm congratulating that man on getting married.
No, you wanted to say on the Little Jersey Award.
I did not. I didn't. No, you wanted to say that.
No, I already said it. I'm the one that gave you the award.
I did not want to say that. Don't project.
Oh man.
But you know, it's funny though, man. But we was talking earlier. You know, Shauna and Nikki were talking about their rich people problems going out. It's like those two probably, Shauna and Nikki could probably hang out together, and you know, because they both are from the same financial background and financial status where they are now. They making money. They could probably hang out and not fight with each other, get mad at another person for dressing well and looking good. Whereas we did have somebody on TikTok or somewhere, what was it, Facebook, TikTok, one of the things, where she was pissed off because the person couldn't. The other person, what happened, man?
Her girl.
The girl looked better than her.
They're going out for the girl's birthday, and her girl put on for the birthday shindig. She was dressed to the nines, had her makeup done, that bust down center part, whatever it was, and the birthday girl.
That bust down.
The bust down center part. The birthday girl was upset because she said that the friend looked better or looked too good for her birthday. That's not your friend.
Mm.
She's not your friend. She's not your friend if she thinks that you look too good for her birthday. Because my friends and I, we don't get down like that. Like, I'm not going, oh, why you look so good on my birthday? Like, this girl was dressing her down for what she perceived to be. She looked too good for her. My man gonna be here. You got on these short shorts. Why you all like this? She's not your friend. Leave her alone. She's not your friend, because a real friend's not going to be upset because you look too good for her birthday. Leave her alone, girl.
You know, you talk about not your friend. My thing is, how does your self-esteem or whatever, your confidence get that bad where you can't encourage, where your friend can't look good, they have to dress down? You knew who your friend was before y'all friends. You should know who she. You should know who your friend.
Algernon hit the nail on the head. That is screamed low self-esteem. It absolutely did.
I'm gonna tell you what happened though. I don't know
Insecurity.
this. Yeah, that, but I'm gonna tell you what led to it. That same man she was talking about told her, "Why don't you get yourself together and dress like Shauna or do what Nikki?" I'm sorry, she had no reason to say
Ooh.
that. That my man's gonna be there because if you're secure with your man and what y'all have, it don't matter what such and such wearing. I don't care what slide wear around my girl. I don't care.
Well, that's
Except for
understandable.
if he come with them out. If he come out with without the bra, I'm a little mad because my son gonna say, "Hey, I thought that was Uncle Sly."
Auntie showed up.
But he came out as Auntie. But no, that's what happened. I bet you. He said, "Well, why don't you do?" She got that. What you said, that Miller Park bust down. Well,
Bust down.
why don't you go shopping with such and such? And I'm telling you that played a role.
Oh, you know what though, man? Stop victim blaming the guy. Stop. You need to stop blaming the man.
No, I'm not blaming him.
It wasn't the
I'm not
man's
victim
fault.
blaming with him. I'm not saying it was his fault. I'm just telling you what I think happened.
Oh,
Because what did that come from? My man's gonna be here, and you got on that same outfit her man was telling her about.
That
That's
comes
what it
from
was.
insecurity.
Exactly. And that helped lead her there. That's what I'm saying. Not saying if it's right or wrong or that he's a victim or whatever. I'm only saying the guy was like, and he could have been saying it, you know, not to hurt her feelings, but just giving her some advice. Why don't you take a
It just
page from such and such book?
it seems so immature, and it's screaming, I'm young and I got self-esteem issues, that I'm legitimately looking at my girl going, why are you so dressed up and so fancy for my birthday? I've never looked at any of my girls and been like, not well, I got one girlfriend that's always overdressed. She always overdressed. And I'm okay with that. Wherever we go, I know she about to be overdressed.
But you know your girl though. You know your girl.
I know she about to be overdressed.
who is that?
Shasha.
Shasha overdressed.
Everywhere we go, she finna be overdressed.
She wasn't overdressed at the basketball game.
She was in a whole dress. She actually was, and with her Gucci accessories, she actually was. Yeah.
But you know what though? You pointed something out. You just said something that I think most men don't know or don't notice. You said she had Gucci accessories and stuff like that. As a man, we really don't know or notice that you got Gucci, you got Louis, all that type of stuff. You know, especially if it don't have a big ass Gucci or a big ass Louis on it. If it come and see, you look in the comments right here. What you call it? Dwayne Howard said, "Stop shopping at Shein," and then Nikki said, "Hold on now, Dwayne. I make Shein fit look good as hell." Most men, we don't know the difference between if it's a $2,000 dress or a $15 dress.
So the fact that she came at her girl like this, again, she's not her friend, because I've never looked at any of my people being like, you can't look better than me. First, I'm confident in Shauna and who Shauna is and how I show up in any situation. And if I'm in joggers and some sneakers, I'm gonna rock this, and I don't care what you look like, because I'm coming in with my own energy. Again, that just doesn't give friendship to me. That gives like
some vibes.
That just negative vibes. Like, that is not a girl's girl. She ain't your friend, girl. Because how do you look at somebody and be like, why are you so dressed up and you look like this and you doing too much? Well, why didn't you dress up for your birthday? Why didn't you put on your best? Why didn't you come stepping? That's on you.
Exactly. You do better yourself, man. But you know what though? One thing I do want to know, I want to know what happens after. You see all these videos, and I would love to know. I would love to know what happens after all of this goes on. Are they still friends?
She was salty all night, had a bad attitude, and tried to make that girl's night miserable. And I hope that the friend ignored her and still got her party on and still got her drink on and found some dude who was cute.
And then, but she might have had her own man though. You know, she could have had her own man.
She probably wasn't thinking about that girl's man at all.
No, probably not. Only thing God say is no matter what you're wearing, if you ain't confident in it, it don't matter. You can have on the Gucci accessories and the $2,000 outfit or whatever the case may be, but if you ain't rocking it right and your aura ain't right, it don't look as good. And you could go and put that Shein outfit in that Nikki got, and you could be the bomb because your aura, you
not the bomb.
Confident. The bomb. TheBomb.com, ain't that what you say?
You can be the bomb.
Yeah, you just gotta have confidence, man. Cause I don't care. I can put on this same white tee with these sweatpants and these Air Max 97, and I feel just as good as anybody else.
First of all, you out here trying to get these ladies wearing these sweatpants with nothing underneath them. These gray sweatpants. You ain't slick.
They black. See that? And I got my boxer briefs on.
Wait, Dwayne, this ain't Rip 28 After Dark.
Hold on, Dwayne, that's the comment you need to keep to yourself.
Brother, we did not need to know that, Dwayne.
Everything ain't for everybody, sir.
Where's Pepe when
we need him?
A comment. Yeah.
Where's Pepe when we need him?
Dwayne, we ain't need to hear that, Dwayne.
We finna block you.
Yeah, because everybody don't agree with that, Dwayne. Everybody don't agree with that, Dwayne.
Says who? Says you?
Who's the panel that gave you that right to say that, Dwayne? You talk to them.
8 out of 10 of who?
It's the same people that voted Slide, the world's sexiest podcast host. And we need to talk to them.
I am voted by multiple organizations.
And those are the multiple organizations we need to talk to. We need to have a sit down.
For sure. We need to count these votes. Make sure ain't nobody.
And who's after Dwayne? There's his cousin, Fam. Hey, President.
Oh, look, the president in the comments. Look at there.
He couldn't spell family, so he just put fam.
We miss you, El Presidente.
You asked them to do a lot to put them extra 3 letters on.
Hey, yeah, check this out right here. Nikki Bates Davis said, "Listen, I had a former friend and former. So let's keep that in mind. Tell her that I made her feel inadequate. She immediately followed it up with the fact that I didn't do anything specific to make her feel that way."
That sounds like a her problem.
Yeah, that's crazy. Ain't nobody, I don't care who it is that I'm around. You can't make me feel that way. I mean, because I feel like, I just feel like, you know, I'm enough regardless of what I'm wearing or who I'm around, how rich they are. I sat at the table with Shauna and Sly, so I know I'm somebody. I know I'm somebody.
Look, I know I'm somebody. Brian, you done made Chance feel bad.
Right. You talking about Chance, we miss you, guy. We did a whole segment
Chance,
on you.
The people miss you. The people miss you, Chance. Everybody like, what y'all do to Chance? Why he on the sideline? I said, Chance on sabbatical. The people miss you.
That's right.
I poured some out for you earlier.
Like you was gone. Like you was deceased.
Well, I love liquor for the homies.
The homies ain't here.
Hey, Chance, you know me and Slyline, if we said we pour something out for you, we paid too much for our bottles. We ain't pouring nothing out for you, bro.
We poured it out in spirit.
Yeah, in spirit. We made it look good.
Especially Sly after this cruise.
Sly nothing.
That's right.
Sly, he buying nothing no more.
He eating bologna for the rest of the month.
I'm driving Uber tomorrow. Fuck y'all. He
already took that 6 a.m. airport run.
I I got to figure out how to get it, bro. I got to get it back, man. I got to get it back.
Tomorrow's Monday. Tomorrow's Monday. Them Monday morning business travelers got them early flights out of here. You make that money, homie.
Hey, I'm gonna try too, man. Because you only live once, bro.
Oh, Chen say your mama paid for that cruise.
I wish.
I say he wish. He ain't lying. I wish.
I wish.
I actually would have let her had she offered.
Can't have out here spending up my inheritance. But yeah, man. But you only live once, man. You only live once. And speaking of only live once, man, we got a kind of a question right here that we got scrolling across the bottom of the screen. It says, if you could live forever and never die, or die every 65 years and come back 1 year later as a different person, which one would you do? You get philosopher questions and stuff on the Rip Tornado podcast right now.
Make them think, dog. Make them think.
Make them think, man. What would you do? What would you do, man?
Now, are you coming back as a different person every time, or are you yourself?
See, that's the $1 million question. That's the $1 million question. Are you coming back as a different person, or are you coming back as yourself? And then if you live forever, are you living forever and never aging? Or are you living forever and you just getting older and older and older and older?
How old am I when I come back? Am I 65? Am I 17? Am I 45? I got too many questions.
Yeah, it's a lot of questions because the quality of life with the getting older age and living forever comes into play. Am I going to be able to enjoy it, or am I just a vegetable? I'm just kind of sick.
What kind of quality of life do I have?
Yeah. Do I have Shauna money or do I have Sly money? If I got Sly money, go on, let me die. Leave me alone.
You taking B if you got Sly money. Shut up, Brian. No, I need to know for real. Like if I'm living 65 years and then I die, and then I come back in a year, but I come back at 45. Like I'm in a different place at 45 than I am at 25. Now, if I'm 25, I'm probably making different decisions, but like I'm just in my life in a different place, and I'm able to do different things at 45 versus 25.
But also the question is, do you come back with the knowledge that you gained, in your first life?
That's a really good question. Am I coming back at 25, or am I coming back at 25 with 65-year-old knowledge? And if I live and never die, am I aging? So am I looking like Methuselah? Like I'm 250 years old and I can't, like, I'm going to the bathroom on myself and I can't remember what day it is.
You do that now.
That's a Tuesday
I remember
night.
that one. Hey, I remember that one. No, man, that ain't nobody business.
Don't tell that lie.
Hey, we gotta stop putting my friend business on the street like
that. Don't tell that lie.
My bad, Carl. I Michael Vick you right there. I dry snitched on you. My bad. But yeah, there's a lot of questions, but we still have to answer the question, though. We can't just throw out the. Yeah, we gotta answer it.
Well, here goes my thing.
People watching answer it too. I hadn't seen an answer yet.
Here go.
Well,
I'm trying to say, you keep interrupting me, bro.
I was talking about the comments, but go ahead.
Shout out to Misha watching. Hey, Misha.
But my thing is, I would take the 65 years on, like, and I'm guessing that you would come back and start your life over from zero, start over from birth, go from birth. But if you can keep the knowledge, that you accrued in the last 65 years or whatever, you keep that knowledge, I would come back. I would come back each time.
Wait, so you're just going to do the 65 years over again?
Yeah. Yeah. Just think about it, man. Shit, You know, your second time around, imagine if you got to do everything over one more time.
But what if you don't have the 65-year-old knowledge? Like you legit doing the same thing over again.
Nah, if you don't have the 65-year-old knowledge, nah, it wouldn't be
It'd be pointless. Yeah,
it'll be pointless.
Yeah.
It'll be pointless. But and also the thing about living forever is, do you stop aging? Do you pick what age you stop aging?
That's what I asked. Are you?
I know. That's what I said first before you asked it. I said it.
Are you an invalid? Like, do you have dementia? Because I don't want to get Alzheimer's or dementia, or like I don't want my teeth to fall out and I'm putting them look like this. I want to look like that.
If I was 25-year-old Sly, I would take that. I would take that.
You take 25? See, I'd rather take like my late 30s, early 40s.
Oh no.
Middle 40s, because my quality of living is better in my 40s.
No. You live forever. So your quality of living is based on you. You got to think, you got a 25-year-old body, but you done been around here 100 years. You know what I'm saying? You still got
just want to be 20. But how do you know that though? Like, how do you know that you get the 100 years at 25? Or are you just 25?
Hold on, we got somebody in the studio. Somebody just stepped in the studio.
What?
Somebody's in the waiting room. Somebody.
Oh, hell, here comes the president.
Somebody's in. Oh, Lord.
Females in the building. What's cracking?
Turn your camera around.
You ain't know.
Yes, he's in the building, dog. It's Nezzy.
What's cracking like it?
Hey, he's 35.
It's all good. What's up, people? What's up, family?
What up, boy?
How you feel about our question, man? And then he would come in all wrong. You hear the echo in the background. He just
you hear something?
Yeah.
I was asking, are you the same gender every time you come back? Like, are you a girl sometime when you come back? Are you a dude?
Wait, you want to come back as a girl?
No, that's the question to ask, though, right?
That's a good question. that is a good question, you know.
Because I don't think I want to come back as a girl.
But do you come back as a white person? You come back as an Indian? You might come back living in poverty.
I don't mean no offense when I say this, but you would not come back as a pretty girl.
Well, we've already seen
beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
What you said? We've already seen Chance as a girl.
Yeah, y'all got a classmate that Chance look like.
What?
I ain't even gonna say nah.
Chance, I'm just playing, dog. I'm joking.
I didn't even put that in the chat because I don't know who you talking about.
Oh, you know who you're talking about.
Look now.
You know.
Lord.
I cannot.
First of all, y'all gonna stop talking about my president like that. Y'all are gonna stop.
They better get up off my president.
Y'all gonna stop talking about my president.
Not Brian talking about Dave, and he the man.
Ooh, I got on black Air Forces right now behind my president.
Chance, I just want to say the people are glad to have you back. They've been asking about you. They wanted to know if you okay. Are you doing well, Chance? You all right?
Just trying to make it. Trying to make a dollar out of 15 cents.
A dime and a nickel.
A dime and a nickel.
They want to know if you got fired for the RIP 28 party.
No,
we did not fire
you. Did not. No.
We did not.
No, the answer
He's
is
still
no.
the president. El Presidente.
No, I just paid for the streaming network last month.
Is that why we can't see the comment? Yeah. I was a little short on the payment. You gave a partial payment.
I left short.
Hey, we need to start moving because it's gonna cut off in a minute.
Like $6.
Look, this 2K gonna end in a couple of seconds, so you
I'm
better
trying
get
to
it
tell
out.
you. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, you know how when you first got Zoom, it was only 45 minutes, and then it cut you off. Y'all better hurry up.
That looks like where we are right now. We're at 49 minutes and 56 seconds. Let's go.
Oh, wait a minute. Pepe, you are getting fired.
Oh Lord.
I
Pepe,
am.
we got ice on speed dial.
Pepe, you will not do this type of stuff. You will not type this type of stuff about our president.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Pepe, you will not type this type of stuff
Wait a
about
minute.
our
Pepe.
president,
You
Pepe.
are out of pocket.
Pepe, you are out of pocket. You are out of pocket, Pepe.
Well, I'm missing out on something.
We know. We know.
Oh,
I ain't seen it.
it's in a book. Take a look. It's the Reading Rainbow. Chance said he gonna hire LeVar Burton to help him.
First of all, Chance didn't even like turn off the camera as he moving around.
Bro,
Yeah, I seen me in the house.
Ain't no background on it. Just raw. You know what I'm saying?
He moving around from room to room.
Unadulterated footage.
Behind the scenes.
Take a look into my life.
BTS behind the scenes.
That's our president. That is
It's
our
a real
president.
nice house you got there, Chance.
Chance actually
do
does have a nice house.
Dwayne said, "I've been holding you down in the comment section."
Yeah, Chance.
Appreciate it, look good. Appreciate it, look good.
Cuz has been looking out for you.
Dwayne is a faithful.
Dwayne.
Yeah, you know.
Dwayne.
But you know what though, man? You definitely
need be in his house butt naked. But we gonna let that ride.
But you know what though? You never
got a Nesbitt.
Wait a minute.
Nesbitt, you didn't answer the question though. Which one would you want to come back at?
If you're coming back as the same gender and it's you, what are you doing?
I think like you said, if I come back in my 20s to get to start over again and have the same knowledge, probably just come back again instead of just being the same old person year after year, because everybody else gonna die around you. You know what I'm saying? So if you come back, you have new people to, I guess, get to know or whatever. My opinion.
And that's something you do break up. If you live forever, that means all your friends gonna die.
Yeah, ain't no use of being alive if you don't got nobody that you care about no more.
Well, I don't know about that. I want to test that theory out. I will test that theory out and find out if it's true or not.
I'm not.
Bet you would.
I won't post some liquor out on y'all grades.
Yeah, so it's a show called Lucifer. Y'all ever seen that show?
I don't watch that stuff.
It's on Netflix, but
I have a Christian house.
Cain came back, and he could never die, and he wanted to die so bad because nobody he knew was around him. It was just like he was just living, and it was 1,000 years later.
Oh,
and he ain't had nobody that he cared about no more.
You're giving me vertigo.
Yeah, how about you?
I'm back to that. I had to run the errand.
You could have turned the camera off for that, homie.
Well, he did. He looked like he did, but never mind.
There you go.
Then he turn it off when he sit down. I'm not fooling with you, Chick.
But it looked the same.
I'm not black. I ain't black and slide.
No, probably not.
I feel like it's time to take a walk.
It is. It's about time. Since Chance took a walk, now we can take a walk. We'll take a walk down the 90s block. That's our favorite block, man. What we do right about now, we go to the 90s block. We research something from the greatest decade ever. And what we're going to do today, we're going to do In Vogue. We're going to do In Vogue, their album, Born to Sing. Their album, Born to Sing. Which is your favorite song from In Vogue, Born to Sing? Pepe, if you can pull up the little banner thing.
So this album came out in 1990, which is crazy.
I mean, you
It had some bops on it. I saw a video today. They had one of their early TV appearances. I mean, and if you think about Born to Sing, they had Lies, which was a bop. They had Hold On, which was their first track, introduced everybody to them.
To your love.
They had Don't Go. Don't Go.
Well, Don't Go on a movie. What Don't Go was on a movie, right?
Was it Set It Off?
You're thinking about what's the name? No.
Oh, that was what's
What's
it
it gonna be?
Okay.
Not that song. Yeah. Don't Go was when they were like, I'm so glad to see you.
Oh, well,
and they were in the desert singing. Yeah.
I don't know.
This one is Free Your Mind.
Also not on that album, but we can just do your favorite In Vogue song because they were in the 90s. So we can just do what's your favorite In Vogue song because Free Your Mind was a hit.
So you said 1990?
Yeah, because if you look at this, Funky Divas and Born to Sing, and they had EV3 in 97. Everything after 92 was
Funky.
So what that album put us in 5th grade?
Funky Divas was the one that had Never Gonna Get It.
And which one was giving them something they could feel?
That was also on Funky Divas, giving them something you can feel. And then Free Your Mind.
That was my favorite video.
Yeah, boy.
That was my favorite video of all time.
Video was good. Was good.
It was like we were some youngsters back then when that came out. We was like,
that was soft porn.
Wow, looking at this. Curtis Mayfield wrote that song. Did you know that? I did not know.
It was a remake. It was a remake.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Who else sung this song? Just click on Wikipedia. Sparkle. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. This is after the wrong thing.
But can we agree that all their songs was in the 90s? Did they have anything after the 90s?
They had a late album. I don't think it did well. They had a late album. I don't think it did well, but they had a late album.
I mean, most of any song you pick will be qualified as a 90s block, I think.
Yes. Yeah, we said that about 3 minutes ago.
It's all good.
You did.
Yeah, he's getting back in the flow now. He's had a
give him some grace, Sly.
Come on now. Come on, Sly. Get off his back like that, bro.
My bad, Shotty.
On my back, homie.
But yeah, man. What's your favorite In Vogue song? What do y'all have for your favorite In Vogue song?
I will say that Don't Let Go from the Set It Off soundtrack was one of my favorites. But an underrated favorite for mine, though, was Part of Me, which was on the first album. Because it showcased their harmonies, like everybody sang a part in it. It was just a really good song.
I like the Don't Let Go too, but I like the Hang On Mr. Cooper song too. Hey, they was getting down on that thing.
Hey, you know what else they sung too? They were on rock, remember?
What was the theme song of rock?
Well, no, rock theme song was just them humming.
I remember they was on the show.
But they was on the show. Joey managed them. Joey dated one of them and managed them until they got a better manager.
Rock is such an underrated show. Like it was such a good TV show. We need to do that another episode. We can talk about
Pops was cool though.
Yeah.
So I'm going with Free Your Mind.
And the rest will follow.
I wear clothing, high heel shoes. That doesn't mean that I'm a prostitute.
But it don't mean you're not either.
It could be. We don't know. So what you got, Fly?
Giving him something he can feel. Pause.
Yeah.
I do think that was That was a real good song, man. I really, really like that song, man. That was a
Sly, you don't have to say pause, man. You 45, 46.
yeah, I said it as a joke.
On the six.
I said it as a
Hey,
joke. I think that's the
yeah.
stupidest shit ever, man. You going around
On
saying
that one, he
pause.
needed to. Giving him something.
I'm like, we know who he is.
Pause on that one.
Exactly.
No, you need to pause on
Exactly.
that one. People change. People
Like,
change.
like they don't even like people can't even eat hot dogs no more.
Eat
No
that glizzy
glizzy
meat.
for you.
Eat that glizzy meat.
I'm like, yeah, you even stop me from eating no hot dog because
Can't eat
you
hot
think
dogs. Gotta
you
pinch it.
insecure.
Gotta pinch the bananas. You gotta do all that. With this junk. Can't eat the banana.
No. Oh well, man. Oh well. Well, it's about that time, man. It's about that time. Any parting shots? We'll start off with the president. El Presidente,
Hey.
you got anything to say before we get out of here?
Nah, man, I'm just hold it down, everybody. I'll be back soon.
P.O.P.
I'll be back soon.
Okay. All right. Good. Bye. LBZ, BZ, you got anything to say before we get out of here, BZ?
Hey man, I just want to give a quick shout out to the Fast Forward Track Club. We represented well yesterday with all our athletes. It was about 1,200 athletes, and we had a lot of PRs yesterday, man. A lot of good things. So I just want to shout them out. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, even though it took damn 12 hours. I'm gonna forgive y'all.
It is. S. Commerce. S. Commerce. You got anything to say before we get out of here?
Love on you people. Shout out to Braun. Checking on my daddy today. I appreciate you always. Just make sure you let people know that you're thinking about them and that they're on your mind. Check in on people who you haven't talked to in a while. And if you've got relationships that are strained with family, with friends, if it's valuable to you, man, reach out to them, touch base, let them know you're thinking about them because you don't know when it's the last time you might get the chance to do that.
It is, man. Check this out. It's been another great episode of the RIP 28 podcast. This is a podcast where a few friends get together and we talk about a few things. Now, some of those things you might like, some of those things you might not like, but we keep on talking about them on the RIP 28 podcast. And with this being Pride Month, Gay Pride Month, man, and Shauna talking about reaching out to people you hadn't seen or letting people know that you love them. I want everybody, especially all the fellas, all the men out there, go and speak to a bulldagger and say, girl, you looking sexy, girl. You go, girl. Go and tell a bulldagger how sexy she looks. We'll see you next week on the RIP 28 podcast.
Y'all heard what stud?
I thought we were gonna shut up.
Acronym stud stand for, right?
What's that?
What? No. In this.
Still
In this.
Y'all
Next week.
I thought we were going to do a Father's Day because we ain't going next week. Y'all play too much.
Y'all